Hello, and we're here with the complete Merlin Premier League 98 official sticker collection. Here's a teaser. Name the players on the front of the cover. I think it's a pretty easy one. Of course, the introduction and contents. We start with Arsenal. Of course, the last season of Ian Wright. The first season they would win the Premier League and would do their second double, beating Newcastle 2-0 at Wembley Stadium. A very good team there. Mark Overmars and Dennis Bergkamp. The great David Seaman. Aston Villa. Stan Collymore. Gareth Southgate. And there's a young Lee Hendry. Whatever did happen to him? Barnsley. Their best player was Neil Redford. Is there any surprise why this team just went straight back down? Not exactly a Premier League outfit, more mid-table first division side. Instantly, as I said, relegated. And my word, did they get some hammerings in the Premier League. Blackburn Rovers, under the management of England manager Roy Hodgson. It was Chris Sutton who refused to play for the England B team. And Martin Darlene, coming near the end of his career, a bit of a Blackburn flop. Bolton Wanderers, also relegated straight back to the first division, with Peter Beardsley playing his final ever game in the top flight of English football. Of course, this was their first season at the new Reebok Stadium. Chelsea, European Cup Winners' Cup winners. Bit of an old squad. Of course, new player was Tori Andrew Flo, all the way from Norway. A very good striker before he was sold to Glasgow Rangers. Zola, absolutely an incredible player. Coventry City, now managed by Gordon Starkin. And they were, of course, nearly relegated, but of course survived by the skin of their teeth. Dion Doblin, an absolute fantastic player for Coventry. There's Gary McAllister. Crystal Palace, promoted again to the Premier League and relegated again to the first division, straight back down. Derby County. There's the Bold Eagle himself, Jim Smith. And there's Charlton manager Chris Powell. Everton, lucky escape. Howard Kendall in his third stint as the club manager. Not much to sing about here for Everton. A miserable season, but at least they stayed up. Some of the middle part with Swop Till You Drop. The Merlin Collector's Award 98. I think that was won by David Beckham. The McDonald's Enjoy More Football. Leeds United there, now managed by George Graham. A very young squad being built here. Leicester City. Very underrated player, that Casey Keller. And there's Emil Heskey. He was a good player. Liverpool. There's the first look at Michael Owen, a very young Michael Owen. And it was the last season for Steve McManaman for a money transfer to Real Madrid. Manchester United, who would go on to win nothing that season. Very disappointing. Newcastle United, of course, FA Cup runners-up. Sheffield Wednesday. Didn't have a very good season themselves. I think this season they were virtually bottom for about nearly 2 months before they started pulling themselves clear. There's Southampton with the great Matt Letizia. Tottenham Hotspurs, under the management there of Jerry Francis. They weren't having a very good season themselves. West Ham United. Really young squad starting to be built up here. Rio Ferdinand, Frank Lampard, all starting out. Wimbledon under Joe Kinnear still. Neil Sullivan. Call that name, every time you hear that name you can just imagine David Beckham looping in from the halfway line. Of course, that's the end of the album showing the England 98 album. There's the back cover. And that was my look at my Premier League 98 album, now complete. And once again, thank you very much for viewing this video, and goodbye.